See, I had suggested they put the lights on you since you're...
Yeah, I know, Christmas tree,
Christmas
right? Bows also.
Oh, the bows. Leneker is...
Please, Rocky, all for you.
We have to show you in action. Like you are like doing something. Oi, tinga ta Avinash dishti bodalo.
Murder.
And that's a overqualified helper. Nicely, all are like kind of just blending in the ambience.
Favorite?
Croquet.
All-time favorite, yes.
Dal the head film. The song suits you, huh? Song means sarke suit jata. Tu chief guest hui.
Okay, everybody got their gloves, please. Put your gloves.
We have the cake mixing by Leneker. Leneker, just say what this is about.
Okay, this is a cake mixing. And we'll bake the cakes and then give it to everybody over here. And whoever we know, we'll give it to everybody.
Okay.
He's making the
How many give it? What is that?
This is gloves. I'm goalkeeper now.
How is getting ready to catch?
Cheers.
Start to mix first. Use some cinnamon. Get your hands dirty, guys.
The aroma. What is happening in the background now?
Okay, right now we are mixing. We have different fruits, nuts, tutti frutti, everything, alcohol. We're going all out. Okay, and yeah, hopefully the cake turns out to be good.
Okay.
And yeah, that's about it. Yeah?
Okay, whoever is getting high because of this fake. How is Miral? So inhaling also Mara has the same effect as drinking, huh? Bora inhale karte.
Yeah, that's for us no matter.
So this is the most senior
Experience.
and please describe what you're doing with all the 3D glasses on the shirt. After that, alcohol test will be done on you before you leave this premises. Yeah, this is a lot of alcohol. We'll tell what all is gone in this mixture. Pearson, the expert.
The Odyssey satin smooth red wine, and we have all-time favorite Old Monk.
Oh, the monks are in the house.
Alright,
Okay. 2 monks.
Then we have honey bee to give that sweetness to the cake mixing.
Okay.
And of course, fourth wine from Goa, Vinicola's.
Gaikar port wine
Exactly.
in the mix.
Look, I'm putting cinnamon.
Yeah.
Main ingredient.
What are you saying?
अभी के मामे इंसान हुई अभी तू
Live na re. Tango.
अभी के मामे इंसान हुई बाबा तू फादर जाए ना मम्मी कोण सांगितलं फादर जाए ना I'll be father of children सांगितलं
आणि जाय त्या वर्षांनी. Okay, we have the chief guests, two main chief guests. Chief guest आता
केलन
Gal.
केलन chief guest
He loves.
Where are the gloves?
You are the budget. Your experience? Yeah.
Gloves. Okay. सर का साथ में आसमान में फोन किया मैं और तो वो पाल अच्छे
वो आज के लोग
आज राधिका साहब ने गाना कर रहे हैं
तुम लोग कह रहे
प्री मिक्सिंग okay so we are now putting the gloves
come let's for you
Almost like we are going to perform surgery.
so this has just to be poured right there is nothing
Take it.
yeah ऐसा ले बेसन कर रहे थे सारे मिक्स कर रहे हैं so okay so Fayala tell us how long this will take to become into a cake this certain mixture
I think about 2 weeks of this what's the date today
so for Christmas we get to
Seru is coming back to Lindika's house for baking
to eat this
to bake it
and then you take the cake and go home
to eat it
And we have a lot of alcohol.
Still massaging all the this.
oh he's gone for massaging from here
He's
to
making
there
sure that all the alcohol is absorbed by the ingredients. Abhay, Kitri, what are you?
massaging it
Wait.
these are going to be the most massaged fruits
Yeah.
this Christmas
Or rather, most violated fruits.
We would
Start.
I tell you what do this yeah take it up pour it down take it up pour it down
take it up
the order.
take it up pour it down spread it teacher will do that spread it
how is so
ये teacher आएगा
that's a junior professor okay so this has to be done for how long now till it
till you are satisfied
kilo oh the wrong side
आंबट सगळे आखी full आंबट
people can yeah
Lenika now tell what all went in getting all this stuff here lot of effort
went. Okay.
lot of messages and phone calls
a lot of messages phone calls disturbing people also called you
come this side
Hey, so all cake mixes have alcohol in them? I mean, this
no
premixes.
some of them will be without alcohol but the thing is once
This
your
is a
cake
special
makes
Christmas cake.
your alcohol is evaporated right?
oh yeah
so there's no alcohol in it
Just a flavor.
yeah. oh yeah
naali
no,
mungo
see, I add alcohol after I bake the cake. That's a whole different thing.
Oh, okay.
That's
so
why
guys
it's
if you all are
strong
having Fayala's cakes no doubt you'll go high it's because she adds the alcohol after the cake is made tu mata
Well.
thank you kata cake as well double the mata that means the flavor and the aroma and the kick
that. There's already there.
so itun ko kitla hai badam se
Count kora.
Abhi see what is there badam engin made tutti frutti
Tutti frutti.
and how kono
Dates.
Nuts.
Raisin,
Yeah.
raisin,
Dates.
nut,
cashew nut
cashew nut,
cashew nut
cashew nut है, pomegranate है,
pomegranate where's pomegranate
dried,
Cranberries, I think he said.
okay
and
Cherries are there.
these are walnuts right
Red cherries.
yeah. walnuts
Apricot.
okay I slightly feel a bit high but obviously so much of evaporation and no doubt auntie has worn the mask because she doesn't want to get high now the mask kada ante mudam
We got bowls to help. Our cookie is back. Where's
this
Fedora?
is called
Borni.
kono
Borni. Buyao.
okay this is called borni and
Buyao.
ये संगीत में रहेगा इंग्लिश नो oh so that is the way to
Yeah, we have any cups na guys?
why do you put in that but we'll use the hands no
To save it. To store it.
so Fayala tell why is this all this alcohol added to all these ingredients like we have badam
Besides flavors, it increases the shelf life of the cake as well. So this cake kind of will last a year.
but usually that doesn't have to last no
This one didn't. So it's traditionally the wedding cake. Cake for door ani cake for.
Lenika,
और
so who is making the cake now finally I think Velan
Alcohol. बहुत सारा alcohol. देखिए. आप सोगले कौन? सोईते वाले alcohol. Avi, that's alcohol.
Cupboard.
Shots. This will be flavored shots now. Fruit flavored.
So, patra వేసుకోం కదా
Chot drip kona hai.
Whatever remains, Rocky will drink.
Someday I will drink. Alright guys, welcome to yet another video. We are going to be making a very special cake today, the Christmas cake. Today we are at Fayala's place. You can see her house. I am now in the business of promoting people's real estate. And all these lovely people are sitting there to watch the show. So I'm taking some shots just before the daylight disappears. Yes. Look in the background, see. And that's a Christmas tree, Amgala.
Teddy was Christmas tree.
Candy
Today's
cane.
candy cane.
Okay. Look at these lights. That's a candy cane. We have the electricians working in the background. So you are the electric department for the evening.
Yes.
So there's all the ladies coming together and chatting just before the cake. And it's Amgala.
Hi.
Hi.
Last year Mama and I did.
So this is the start of the vlog. Fayala in charge of the lights.
The electricians and
We had the mixing of the ingredients done a couple of days back. So now Fayala is going to be instructing this little apprentice over here how to make the best Christmas cake. Huh? Tell your name, right?
Kailan Markiris.
Oh. And how old are you?
10 years old.
Okay, so just tell about the ingredients first. This is
the
Full
fruit
egg.
mix
okay, this is the fruit mix.
and flour, eggs.
This is the full egg. Second egg.
Yeah, all of them. Everything is measured. Everything goes in. You start beating, I'll put the eggs in. Okay. So there's a bit of cinnamon, nutmeg, and vanilla in there. Okay. See if it's all melted.
Oh yeah. From the side of the one.
Take. Get this down.
What did you
And eggs.
do?
And before that, there was already brown sugar and oil in it.
Okay, there already was. Okay.
Yeah.
And then
And then we mixed it. So
Okay.
it becomes this texture.
like that.
The sugar has to melt.
The sugar has to melt.
So now you start adding your flour. A little bit more.
Yeah.
Okay. Now you fold it. Oh shit, one minute. Flip it over. Turn it over. Okay. Okay, put some more flour.
No, it's good.
Always fold the flour, never mix it too fast.
What does the folding of flour mean?
When you add the flour,
Okay, shows.
I'll show you.
Shows, yeah.
you must take the spatula from the side, then you must fold it on top.
Put more flour.
So now Fayala is going to be telling you all about the ingredients and the quantities that have to be added to kind of make a cake of this kind.
So the cake, first of all, we've made it with oil rather than butter because of the texture, the mouthfeel. Personally, feel it's better with oil. We've got equal quantities of flour, sugar, oil, and eggs.
Okay.
Okay.
So this is how many eggs in this?
There's 10 eggs in there.
Okay, 10
So
eggs.
500 grams of everything else.
Okay.
And there's about just over a kilo of the fruit. This is the fruit mix that has been soaking for a year. So we have almonds, apricots, sultanas, raisins, tutti frutti. There's a lot of almond in that. Cashew nut. So the cashew nut has soaked in all the alcohol.
And it is stored in a glass.
Yes.
Container.
And it's got some vanilla, the whole vanilla bean as well. This is
Left for more than a year?
This is a year, so this is the same mix that we
okay,
used.
okay.
It's just chopped up.
The same mix of it, huh? Okay. So now we are going to be using this for
This
this.
mix in that cake.
Okay.
Yep. Mix.
So these are the fruit mix that you are adding.
Yes.
And already what is existing in the bowl is what? Just tell.
Is flour, sugar, oil, eggs.
Okay. So what is the weight of the cake that is going to be now made from
We'll
this?
make small quantities.
Okay. Okay. Describe this.
So these are just bacon serves containers that are going to go in the oven, and you can use that.
So this will be the final shape of the cake.
Yes.
So this is.
It doesn't come out of the container.
Okay. So this is roughly about how many grams?
You get about 250 grams, depending on the quantity of fruit in your cake.
Okay. So the weight of the cake depends on the kind
Quantity
of
of
fruit.
fruit as
Okay.
well,
Quantity of
yes.
fruit inside.
So we've done more of a medium.
Hmm.
In a rich fruit cake, you have equal quantities of the batter and the fruit.
Okay.
So if your batter is 2 kilos, your fruits are 2 kilos. Bring one of these containers from the table, so you can put it and take it in. So this is ideally made a little earlier than even what we've done now, and you would soak it regularly
Okay.
with fresh alcohol. That's what gives it the richness and the
Meanwhile, Philo is going to tell us a little bit about the history of fruit cake.
It is an English way of doing things where they need to store stuff, and this cake has a very long shelf life because of the way it's baked, the amount of alcohol in there, the amount of sugar. Ideally done at weddings, and a lot of people would store the top tier for the baptism of the first child.
Oh, you're talking about the wedding cake.
Yes. Like wedding cakes are traditionally fruit cakes.
Okay.
And a lot of people would store the top tier for the baptism of the first child.
Yes, I've heard about
In
that.
like in Goa, at least with I think at least two couples that I've made cakes for, they still have their wedding cake like 5 years later, and they cut like slices on every anniversary and things like that. Yes.
The cake which is prepared on the wedding day, it is stored. Is it kept in the fridge?
Freezer, ideally.
Freezer. And then layers of it are cut for subsequent occasions. That is.
Anniversaries, any special occasion to do with the relationship, basically.
Oh, so that is something I think even I was not. I knew about it, but I didn't know like that it was the same cake mixture or the same cake.
The exact same
cake, which
Now,
was.
I haven't been baking for that long, but I've heard of people who have been cutting their wedding cake for like 20 years. They just cut a tiny sliver.
Alright guys, so you all can have really large cakes for your wedding because you can keep on cutting and eating them for like 2 decades, right? Right, Fiola?
Pretty much.
Yeah, for 2 decades. Why not 3 decades as well? So how big a cake would that have to be? If it is like, if somebody is planning on keeping it.
Most people tend to cut like a tiny sliver.
Okay.
So it depends on
Size of the
how you
freezer
want to- Yeah,
and the size
that
of the
as well.
freezer.
That as
Okay.
well.
Okay, so now that the mixture is here, what is the next step, Fiola? Just take us through the next step.
So it's going to get baked at about 220 to start with, and in about 20 minutes the temperature will be dropped to 210.
Okay, the cake is in the oven. We shall wait. No, we shall not wait. We shall go and prepare something else.
Do you want some dinner as well?
No.
Subscribe.
No cake.
Ra.
No cake for you.
That's it.
Cupcakes for you.
Hi. Who called you, Papa? You want cake? Oh, you want your cake?
They waited for the right time.
Ah, cake ready, Valentine.
Yeah. This is
Alcohol. Rum.
liberal amounts of rum being applied at the top surface of the freshly baked fruit cake. I can just imagine the taste. And people waiting to eat.
He's spraying and making sure.
What is she doing?
She is brushing alcohol on the cake.
Why?
For the taste.
So finally we have the cakes ready and the cakes look like this. Like what is the weight of this each?
It should be about 200.
200 grams, okay. That this cake is 200 grams equivalent. And we, the best time to eat this would be not today, right?
Not today. In a few days.
In a few days.
The alcohol has to mature a little bit.
The alcohol has to mature, like she said. And then it, I guess it'll taste way better than what it is going to taste right now if we have. And we have had help from this little master chef over here. Little helper. And the cake is going to be eaten by him someday.
On Christmas. Maybe.
On Christmas Day.
Maybe. Like, share, subscribe. Thank you for watching. If you like the video, please like, share and subscribe.
Now go now subscribe.
If you don't subscribe, direct Chandra.